came to Carrington about 5 years ago. We've lived in the Narellan area for the last 18 years, and this was just the ideal opportunity because we love the area, we just love the environment.
My daughter moved with her husband when she got married in 1983, and so my grandchildren were born in the old Camden Hospital, so I did have a lot of ties with here when I came here. Moved here 15 years ago. We looked at 27 retirement villages before we came here, my husband and I, and Carrington kept coming up number one.
We came from Grace Point in the Sutherland Shire, but before we decided to move we had a look at different villages, and the moment we drove into the village, instantly there was this feeling about that's where we want to live.
The day we came, we sat on this veranda here thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could have this house? And then we went for this long walk, which I think we've got about 350 acres here. And we walked right round and found the fishing jetty down on the river. And we went back to Glen, and it was about 2 or 3 hours later, and we said, we'll take the place. And we've been happy ever since.
Mind you, there was 20 people waiting to get here, but we've got first pick.
Jim has been having mobility problems for the last few years, and I was getting really worried about that. So I thought, well, if we come into the retirement village, anything happens to me, I know he's all right. If anything happens to him, he knows that I'm all right. We have a wonderful, supportive community who all care about each other, and if you need help, there's someone always there to help you.
I lost my husband 3 years ago. When we came here, he was only given 4 years to live and he lived 14. And I put that down to the lifestyle we had here. No stress, no worries, and the people. It stood me in good stead for when I did lose Phil because I had the support from everybody.
When we came in, we thought we'd be living this solitary little life by ourselves in a unit, but that's not the case. We have a good community here that supports each other.
It is more like a family. We have made more friends here than we have in our whole lifetime.
Yeah. And they care for you just like family. That's where it's lovely.
When we first made the decision, we actually had a lot of opposition from friends and family because they kept saying, you're too young to be going in a place like that, you know, a retirement village. But it's the best decision we have ever made, and even they agree with that now.
My daughter thinks when we pass on that this is going to be hers. And yet, when we decided to come and live at Carrington, she was so against it, but when she sees what we have here and the different life that I have now, I mean, it's opened my life up at the age I am. It's made a big, big difference, hasn't it?
Oh yes, I love this place and I love living here, and it changed our lifestyle completely different lifestyle. For the majority of people, that friends we still have, they say, can I have your house?
We've just come back from a cruise with 4 other residents, and we've got a great life here.
I've been given a gift to go on a holiday to the River Rhine from a person that I worked for. So we'll be able to go away for a whole month and not worry about our house or anything to do with us here. We can live without any fear because the security is very stringent.
He did me a bucket list before he died, and I think I've got 3 things to go on it, and I've just completed one. I went to Hawaii with my granddaughter, so I've just completed that, and I've got 3 more things to go. Whether I can do those 3 things or not, I don't know, but I'll give it a damn good try.
We keep busy. We play croquet. I'm involved in the computer club. We're involved in the bowls. There's any activities, any theatre groups.
I'm also involved in helping Carol organise the Carrington Fair, and people were saying, isn't that a bit much for you? And I thought, no, because it keeps my brain active. But being involved with the computers is just, you know, really, really good for me. The more you do, you don't get old, do you?
My life really changed because I was always just a mum, and then before we moved here I was looking after grandchildren, And when I came here, I mean, the things I do now, like bowl twice a week. We help run an activity centre for some of the people that come on their walkers and that. We volunteer up in the Grasmere Hostel. And I think an important part there is when we go up in the hostel, you realise how Carrington really care about, isn't it, all the people in the village.
Right, yeah.
Like, you're not disappointed with what we do here.
And the most important part is to also try and partake and also do activities and anything that's offering to keep you very, very much on the move, and even mentally as well as physically. And that's why we find this village very brilliant, because we have an enormous amount of activities we can take part in, like bowling, golf, billiard, croquet even as well.
I find that over the years the facilities provided here compared to some of the other villages we did look at, it makes it more like a resort.
You have everything at your fingertips, the
What?
pool, the gym,
Yeah.
the bowling green, everything at the golf course.
We were very, very involved in everything. We made the best of what we had while we had it, and we had a marvellous time. Think about it carefully, look around. I think you've got to have comparisons, but I think you'll always come back to here.
Making a decision to move is a very important decision, and you've got to make sure that you're happy where you go.
I wouldn't be the person I am today, or as happy. They've been wonderful.
It's better than anything we've seen. And that's going without any reservations.
Yes, yes.
And we're really enjoying life, aren't we?
Absolutely.